Good morning, my collective. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? I feel so calm now. I don't know if y'all, well, I know y'all don't follow me on Facebook, but yeah, I had a heck of a night out this weekend celebrating my birthday. Let's say I'm glad to be here. It took me a day or two to what do you call it? Recuperate. I went to look at these before I started shuffling. There we go. They are correct. Well, good morning, y'all. I have already shuffled. Welcome in, welcome in. I've already shuffled and said my little prayer and cleansing of the cards this morning. I'll get y'all a quick message. I always say quick. I don't know why. I guess I think everybody is in a rush. Everybody is in a rush. But how are you guys doing? Hope you're doing fine. That was nice. Little shuffle. Judgment fell out. The end of a flip. Judgment came out. And the Three of Pentacles. That's teamwork. You're making a decision about working with someone. Judgment is a rebirth. I mean, of course, you got it in the upright. An inner calling, new phase, absolution, reckoning, awakening, redemption, forgiveness, and mercy. And of course, I told you the Three of Pentacles is about teamwork, collaborations, learning new things, celebrating something new, or building something new, not celebrating yet. Then you have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. And it came out in the, it's some surprise behind that. Honey, it's magic in you. You about like working in a gold mine. You have you deciding to answer to a calling, something you've been putting away. I'm trying to say, I can't think of the word as far as, yeah, I know it, but I don't want to do that right now. Yes, I want that. I like that. But I just don't want that right now. That's what I was picking up when it's talking about an inner calling. But what I'm picking up on is like now something has happened to where you have decided to answer your calling and work with someone. Okay. What happened to y'all? I hope it wasn't anything bad. When they say rebirths, it's it doesn't always have to be tragic, but it's always an aha moment. Some people get it as an aha moment. Some people get it after tragedy, or after losing everything. I mean, I consider that tragedy too. But when I think of tragedy, I'm thinking of loss in a person or material things like a home or things like that. I don't know why I started whispering about that. I guess I don't want to even put that in the atmosphere. I don't want or wish that for any of y'all. Just a realization of what it could be. But the way that magician just popped out when I didn't even know that card fell out with it. They were. As soon as I set it down, magician pulled out. So you got the gift. You magical with it, whatever it is. With that one, you can whip it. We ain't gonna go on that. We'll keep PG. But you're ready to do you made a decision to do some teamwork You good at doing it by yourself. Okay, Fabo, you a force when you're together. Who you thinking about working with? A loved one? That since that song came to mind, I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. Fabulous and Neil, I think. Yeah, you good at it by yourself. You diligent, you hardworking. That's why you magical with it. Other people do it, they can't do it like you. You see that hanging on, hanging on by the tip of my nail, honey. The world. Let me sit this down for you. Let me read this. You magical with what you do, and you got the world. You got the world and came up completion, accomplishment, wholeness, attainment, fulfillment, travel, celebration of life, and arriving. Honey, if you're thinking about working with somebody, please hurry up and get your blessings. Please hurry up and go get your blessing. Please get to it. And let us know what it is. On the bottom, you got the moon. That ain't don't think you missing is the stars. If I get that is that Aquarius? If I get that Aquarius card in here with the is it the star? It is the star. God, you what are you working so hard on it at? The moon, illusion, mystery, dreams, intuition. You answered that calling. That's your intuition. You followed your intuition. So hopefully that's the second scenario for you. Dealing with rebirth. I told y'all that at the beginning. So hopefully it was this form like I was talking about, intuition, and not the tragic side. So you got light and dark to everything. Just clarifying, y'all. Don't ask me how I got that and put it together. I don't know. But you see what it is. You answered your inner calling, honey. Please go and get this. I'm finna go. You gonna make me think about it. And heck, the card that was right for that. You see that? Ace of Cups. You see I ain't doing nothing with these cards. That fell from between here by the hanging of the nail. Ace of Cups. And I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to post it on the picture, on my thumbnail. But my opening picture, the last card to come out of the stash I took a picture of. And it's the cups, the 10 of cups. And at the bottom of the what's the vibe that I'm going to check was legal. So I don't know if you got to get out of something with someone else before you can start this teamwork. You can take that as a note too. Take what you need from this. The entire story may not be for you, but it's gems and it's pieces in here that you can take and apply where you need to. This one isn't zodiac specific. These are just guided messages. So again, but put it together. But shoot, the first card that I picked up out of that deck this morning was a 10 of Cups right before I shuffled your cards. And legal on the other side. Anyhow, you got the Ace of Cups, love, compassion, creativity, new feelings, spirituality, intuition, new baby, proposal, marriage. And I'm talking about you got to get out something with somebody else. And I mentioned legal. You married? You married or you in a legal contract with a company or something? You married? And you done met somebody else that you can see the world with. They got you answering your inner callings, following your intuition, and you are already a hard worker. What else can you get but the world and the Ace of Cups? Honey, I'm excited for you. I wish I had a timer so I could take a picture of it for you. I probably will, but no, I won't because it'll stop my video. The moon, the ace of cups, the world, eight of pentacles, the magician, three of pentacles, so 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11 pentacles. And yes, I did count like that. Problem. I got the answer. But anywho, I don't even go no further on this piece. Let me check the vibe real quick and see what it is. This self-explanatory. The world, the ace of cups. All the pentacles. The magician out here, boy. What happened with your last relationship or business deal? You ain't trust them or something? Or they was blocking you from getting to this? Somebody suffering some consequences for some bad choices. That's why you headed for legal. I can't think of a better way to deal with give some consequences, because somebody missed out on a blessing. They made a bunch of bad choices. They played games with you or with your money. I mean, it's different, but most people look at it as the same. You effing with me, effing with my money is effing with me. So I'm sorry, I got a little personal on that one. You see, y'all hear my foot tapping my little sandal. Distance, divorce. I told you about legal, but you gonna come out on top when I say you had the 10 of cups. So whatever you got I'm glad you held back. I see what it is. You were with somebody you ain't trust. Deceit and betrayal. Of course, you know that's a tip. Deceit and betrayal, I don't want to say it's a typical thing because everybody is not deceitful, but everybody got the capacity to be. And how can you really distinguish who and who isn't? You really can't. Until they do something and they show themselves, now you know how you can move. I gotta check and see what signs out here, because whatever sign you are, you sound very clear and decisive. Not that it even has to rely on your sign, but you are very clear and decisive. Once you get your answer, or once you have made up your mind on an answer, that's the move. I get that. That's why we headed for legal proceedings, huh? Somebody was out here putting y'all in continuous cycles with chasing thrills, leading to a divorce, being ghosted or separated. That's their consequences. Okay, I'm kind of looking up. Honey, y'all got it. Y'all made it too easy for me this morning. Yeah. They thought they was hiding it from you. That's the funny part. They thought they was hiding and concealing and deceiving. What they do to slip? Did they slip up? What happened? Oh, they gonna be sick when you get in this new. No. Honey, I'm sorry. All I was finna say was they gonna be sick when you get your new relationship. Dang, they done threw my cards everywhere. You gonna get me beat. You gonna have these things. These folks trying to get me. What picture is showing is sipping. Because I'm not taking all these cards. They done knock my cards out my hands. That's it. Because they hiding. Hiding that they bitter. Hiding that they bitter, angry, and being petty. They was real petty for throwing my damn cards out my hand. But I'll be the bigger person. That's why they sitting there drinking, sipping, and thinking. They tried to hide that. But you'll find out that in court. They sure gonna be looking like her. I hope the thrills was worth it though. I mean, everybody got their own life to live. Don't hide. If that's what you want to do. Go do that. You may just not be able to do that with the person you with. Go find somebody that you can do that with. Honey, they threw my cards out. Honey, you can't stop my message. What don't come through here, go come through to mine. I can talk. I can talk it. I can walk it too if I need to. God, dog. They still hiding shit. If I got to say that's the impression I get. They still hide emotion. So it's a good thing that you on your way out. Ain't no telling what you would have been in the middle of. I don't know. That got me. I don't know why I felt that. That ain't happened to me before. Healing. They upset, honey. This new person you considering got you healing. They old tricks don't work no more. What was they little old tricks? I told you, bro. They go legal right there. You healing and getting up out of that. Keep working on your healing because you got them pissed off. As you can tell. And you better. I'm going to pick that up, but all of them ain't staying. Because they came out upright. I'm going to read them for you. Antisocial in your feelings. This is how they expected you to be. And you sitting over here, you about to take their ass to court. You done got yours together. Over here healing, meditating, learning how to get control of yourself, your thoughts, your feelings. Excuse me, baby. Learning how to get in touch with yourself. This person got you over here healing. And you think you finna walk away from me? Yeah. How long y'all been together? Y'all been together for a while. What I was saying is what I'm thinking when I see this little piece here about this sipping, drinking, and thinking. But anyhow, they ain't expect you. They ain't expect you to lead them out. Girl, and I just said girl, because this definitely could be a guy. But it could be a girl guy also. However you want to say it, I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you done left them out in the cold. They antisocial and mad. You done cut ties with them, trying to get your freedom. I told you. They ran off, cut them ties, honey, on their toxic ass. On their toxic ass. They mad because you laughing and smiling and they had a glow up. Well, all of that is what? Included in. Okay. So, I don't want to tell you to rest your mind because you are diligent. You have what you need to win this case. Whatever case it is, as diligent as you are, you need to make sure you have proof of that. Sorry, my alarm going off. I'm finna go, y'all. I gotta get ready to roll. But whatever you do, you take your paperwork with you, your earnings. If you've paid daycare, rent, mortgage, if you think it ain't gonna be necessary, take it with you. You can take it back home. I don't care if you bought McDonald's Sprite. It's not petty. And if you don't know how to keep up with it, take a picture every time and put it in a folder. And I said it like that so that I can speak clear. Because I do talk fast. And sometimes I whisper. Sometimes I mumble. But no, for real, that is, I don't know if a child is involved in here. I did not see it mentioned. Yes, it said baby. It mentioned baby's marriage proposal. You got this new person pregnant. She done nurtured you. She done nurtured you, Mr. Ma'am. Mr. or ma'am. This person done nurtured you. They done brought you back to life. I'm happy for you. It ain't none of my business, but I'm happy for you. Archangel Michael, right back there right now. And he was on top of this, on top of stagnancy. He blocking that stagnant person or company out your life, baby. Go ahead and experience you some intimacy you probably never have before. Go ahead. You already know this person head hurting. They envious, trying to be competitive, want to know what you up to. But follow your dreams. Follow your dreams because you already are working on them. Follow your dreams. Okay, I am gone, y'all. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. I'm gone. Shani P. I'll see y'all next read. And no, I didn't shuffle, but it's what you're dealing with. It's okay. You'll come out on the other side. It's darker where you are. If you ask me, it's darker here. It's darker here. I take my chances. It's gonna be all right. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Bye.